Crystal Reports operates outside the Sage Accpac ERP system, and an ODBC driver is used to interface to the Sage Accpac data. Since all supported databases for Sage Accpac ERP use ODBC as the driver when printing the existing Accpac reports, when a new custom report is created, it is recommended to use an ODBC data source as well. Although all of the existing Accpac reports were created with ODBC, accounting databases using the Pervasive database engine can connect to Crystal Reports using the native Pervasive database driver when designing new reports. However, for consistency, it is still recommended to use the ODBC driver even when using a Pervasive database engine. Using ODBC provides you with several report design benefits. Different database types are easily accessible, which is useful when creating a report that queries Sage Accpac and Sage CRM, Access, Excel, or some other program. In addition, ODBC provides the ability to link fields together that do not normally integrate with one another. For example, a report to show which customers are also vendors. And finally, when designing a report with ODBC, the SQL script used to query the database can be edited. When Sage Accpac is installed, reports are stored in the language folder within each module. For example, reports for accounts receivable in English are stored in the AR54A ENG folder. For French AR reports, they are stored in the AR54A FRE folder. All report files use the RPT extension. Reports modified or created for specific users can be stored in a user folder and directed to them using the Customization Directories icon in Administrative Services. To create new Crystal Reports or modify existing ones, you will need to purchase the Crystal Reports program. Finally, it's important to mention that the report designer needs access to the Sage Accpac database, either the live data or a copy, to more efficiently and effectively design the reports to show the information desired. Sage Accpac version 5.4 uses reports written in version 11, also known as XI, of Crystal Reports, and this is the version needed to modify those reports. Sage Accpac provides several backward-compatible versions of the Crystal Reports runtime engine to enable the printing of reports back to version 8.5. However, only reports written in version 9 or higher can be edited. In order to take advantage of some unique functionality within Sage Accpac, System Manager installs with several unique DLLs, which are programming files. These DLLs are used when writing reports, such as check forms, and also to convert dates in Accpac from a number to text. Although they are installed automatically, they are mentioned here in case a report is written on a workstation that does not have the Sage Accpac System Manager installed. If this is the case, the DLLs must be manually copied to that workstation in order to successfully work with Accpac data in Crystal. These DLLs are discussed in more detail in a moment. Another unique concept with Accpac is data-piped reports. Data-piped reports are utilized in certain situations to perform an operation Crystal cannot perform or to speed the printing process for a report. For example, for some reports, the data must be organized outside of Crystal using a custom program, and then the program releases the organized data to Crystal Reports so it can be printed. Other reports may contain complex calculations, so it is easier to organize the data in a program outside of Crystal and then have the program release the data to Crystal. Although you can modify data-piped reports, there are limitations to what you can edit compared to normal reports. This is also discussed in more detail in the next section. In some cases, reports contain procedures within the code so they operate a specific way. These reports can be modified, but they may operate differently than expected due to these stored procedures. When designing or modifying a report, it is good to lay out the purpose and format of the report first. In addition, you should know what values to expect to verify that the Crystal report is correct. In some cases, it is easier to modify an existing report rather than create a new one from scratch. However, a review of an existing report can provide insights into how to design a new report. After determining the purpose of the report and its basic format, time to identify specific tables and fields, as well as how the tables may join or link together. To help determine which tables are needed, there is a technical information document for each Sage Accpac ERP module. The technical information document provides a list of all the tables and their full descriptions within the module. Then, to identify the fields within those tables, the application object model available to Sage Accpac solution providers or the UI info can be used. These tools are discussed in more detail in a moment. Let's take a look at the procedures for obtaining table and field information.